Okay, folks, moving day today. Uh, yeah, election problem, of course, like I did say. And they did go into the Capitol or something, or the White House, I don't know. And Mike Pence stabbed Trump in the back. When he did do this, he started to run because people become crazy. Um, and then they start all to run. They go to their buttholes, they go on the ground because that's where they go when problems become too much, too many. Then they start to run to their safe place, and that's on the ground. They do have a whole town there, so uh, like I did say, you will see them run under you. Are these Trump supporters who did do this? Let it go out of hand? I think also you cannot tell me that all the Trump supporters are cute and nice. Huh? So of course you do have some people between it who will make it worse. And that's on the side of Trump, and that's on the side of Joe Biden. So yeah, that it must go wrong, folks. Yeah, you don't have to learn on any school about this because yeah, I think you all people know that this must go wrong. Like I did say with the fireworks, no one will listen. Well, no one did listen. Understand? Many people did go to the hospital and many accidents and like always. For this, you cannot be called a prophet. No, understand? No. Prophecy is about the things you do not know and will start to happen. but the most prophecies are made because people seem to know that it will happen that way, and it never did. And I got everything right. And I don't call myself a prophet, but God did call me that way, so I'm the unknown prophet of God. And God did not tell me, yeah, you are the unknown prophet of God. He told me, you are unknown. You are like an enigma. I did not even know what an enigma was. But an enigma is an unexplainable thing. And that's what God did call me. An enigma and unknown. Well, that's what God told me. Because I did ask, what am I in your eyes? And he told me, you are unknown. And you are an enigma. So when I was done talking with God, I directly did go to the internet and find out what an enigma was. It's unexplainable. It's something you write down, but the book is empty. You understand? You write it down, but the book is empty. What you write down, it never was there. An enigma. Something what do not exist. Or you cannot see it or whatever. Yeah, it's a very, it's an unthinkable thing. And that's what God did call an enigma. And unknown. Because I did ask, and that's what God did give me. You're unknown. But then I did hear the story from the Bible, from one man. And in the Bible is standing the unknown prophet of God. And then I understand directly what is standing in the Bible about me. That's my story. My story is standing in the Bible. And I thought, it cannot be possible that I need to think like this. But God did give me the name. So it must be. And then I started to talk out of nothing, that I do nothing with the people here on earth, but also not in heaven. You know, all the angels I do nothing with. I do everything with God. And on this planet is the same thing. I do everything with God. Uh, I see no better way than to do it with God. It's the most important thing ever in my life. I work with God, and God like to work with me. You understand? But I'm no one's kitten. I just belong to God. And what is there more than God? Yeah, I don't care. Only God do exist for me. And the timing of God, the timetable of God. You know, and I'm watching this thing in the timetable of God. So not any other timetables what is there. Because there are many. Like the devil did make this. Because he also is with many, and he also do have many names. So I see these timetables, like the devil did create this, to confuse you. And that's precisely what's going on. You are confused. You don't know what day it is, or in what month you live, or what year. So America is a war zone now. World War also will break loose soon, folks. It will not take long anymore. And China is already ready to strike first. And Joe Biden is like the right hand of the devil, like Obama is, you understand? And these two, I watched these two, because this woman, what is standing next to this new president, yeah, it will go, you understand? Like Mike Pence and Trump. Mike Pence backstab Trump. So he needed to run for his life. Also, voting did go wrong because there was a power outage. It's all in the game. Also, what Trump do and Mike Pence, it's all in the game, folks. They are one big dirty family. Do never forget it. It's like a tell. The weather also gonna change, definitely for America. And American people need to run for the weather. all this like Broadway, New York, and all that kind of, the middle of New York will be hit so many times and so hard. I was standing there when it was hit so hard. I saw it all. It's coming. But people say, no, these are not the Trump supporters who did do this. Make big fights and all that kind of things. I am telling you folks, we're all people and we're all different from each other. And of course, it's not possible that there will not be rotten fruit between the people of Trump. Of Joe Biden. They're all the same. You do have good people, you do get bad people, So, yeah, and when I hear this guys, who make videos like me, talking like that, then I say, no, man, you don't mean this, right? It's not possible that you mean this. But they do. They think it's only the side of Joe Biden who do this. And the Trump supporters are very nice and easy. Like pussies. That's not true, folks. So if I was a Trump supporter and I did fight there to start it, then I will say on the internet, yeah, I'm a Trump supporter and I started fight. You understand? So that you will understand, yeah, only one has to go wrong and everything go wrong. You understand? But I only support God. I support nothing here in this world. And also not in other worlds. So, yeah. Like I told you, if I will go to heaven, then I got nothing to do with people or what is ever with me. You understand? I only got something to do with God. It's in this world like that, and in another world it's not much more different. It stay like that. Even if I will be killed in any world because of that, then so be it. Then I will be killed many times. A lot of pain. But I don't care. And if it is possible that God do not exist anymore, then I also do not exist anymore. because I'm sworn to be with God forever. I'm sworn in to be with God forever. And will do whatever He says. And I will do what I think is good. And if I cannot make it, then I will talk with God. God always will find a nice way for me to understand, yeah, this is also how I can do it. Thank you, Father God, because I did not know. I did not have the knowledge. But God gave me lots of knowledge. But the best knowledge comes from God. So I listen to God. And only to Him. This is how I walk between you people. You understand? Because I do not only think that it is the best way, I know it's the best way. So I vote for God. Now we need to wait till it is the 20th. Then if Joe Biden become president. It's unbelievable. But then also the pop stars will come again and all that kind of things. Like you saw in 2012. It will start again. Everything comes back. And everything is ready to blow up your mind. With short skirts and legs wide open and all that kind of bullshit. Drinking, smoking, hookering, and all that kind of things. It's good for you. They will show you what you better don't do. They show you precisely how to fight into the streets and to be against the police and all that kind of thing. People to try that things normal. But we are not living in a normal world. So how can it ever be normal? Yeah, folks, that it will go wrong. Of course. Of course. But it really will go wrong when Joe Biden everything changed. All the papers Trump did sign, yeah, they go away. Do not forget, folks, the devil in this play in the details. Huh? The devil is with you. And he feels fine and happy when he is with the most disgusting people, the most dirty and the most dangerous. He likes to be with bad company. What time is it? No, almost 11 o'clock. So in America it's 5 o'clock. When it becomes dark, the devils come out to play. So yeah, I do understand that a lot will start to happen when it becomes dark. Because darkness is a good helping thing for the bad people. You know, if I did go steal, then I did not go steal by daylight. We also did wait till it was time, when it was dark and quiet. So most of the times, 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, we did go. And we did go every night. And the darkness helped a lot to do those things. You understand? That's why when you talk about darkness, yeah, it's a bad thing. You better be in the light. You understand? You better live by day and not by night. But be alarmed anytime, by day and night, definitely in this time, where you won't see it come. But darkness always did help me in the bad way of thinking and the bad way of doing. And I think the most of you. So let's see what will happen when it becomes dark in America. It's also possible that there will come a big earthquake in the middle of America. Or something like that. Because if there are many people do not understand that all these people do have energy. And they call with this energy things what is in the air. People never know that they can do this. So if there are many people tonight on the street, it's possible that there also will come something like bad weather, thunder, lightning, earthquake. It's possible. Because of the energy of people. Definitely when this is bad energy, because then it's more strong than the normal energy you do have. When you become mad, then you do have more energy. And it's like a wave that's coming out of a radio or a TV or a computer. Or this is also how it will flow out of you. So bad energy will bring bad things. So we're going to see what kind of energy is running around and how many. This is how I do understand what will happen in the weather, because this also got something to do with the weather. The story I'm telling now, no one ever did know. They are not that high in thinking, and they also don't use their mind in that way. But you people do send waves, and definitely when you are angry or mad, you send waves. And this got a lot to do with the weather. It triggers the weather. Oh yeah? Yeah. I'm gonna watch this thing, but I did come to explain some things, Yeah, people say a lot, these Trump supporters, they do nothing, and it was the other side. And I say, no man, you can never know. It's not even possible, but people say in that way. The Trump supporters do really nothing. They're all angels. No. No. Of course, there is also rotten fruit between good people of Trump and also by Joe Biden, you know. And maybe Trump did pay them, and maybe Joe Biden did pay them. You never know. And that they go on Twitter and that they will say, yeah, keep it down, don't fight, don't make war out of this. Yeah, they can say this while they did pay them. So, and fuck, I know it go that way. And they do everything for money. So if you create chaos, then definitely the American big people will pay you first before this chaos comes. Did happen already many times, and definitely not the last time. Bill Gates go to some people with a suitcase of money. They tell you precisely what you need to do. Even you need to murder some people. You're gonna do it. They never will come to me with a suitcase of money. Because then the suitcase of money is still standing for my door. You understand? Even I'm hungry, I'm thirsty, I need the money. The suitcase stay there. I will walk like a beggar around it, hungry, thirsty. It's not worth the money. To lose the way of God is taking the suitcase of money. It's not worth the money. What is worthy for me is God. And even if it means that I need to die that day, then so be it. Then I will die that day. You know, but I will not move an inch out of God's way, but in of God's way, always. It sounds like I love God very much. Huh? Take an example of this. you will get more far in life. Or else you won't.